Going on, Sturbed one here, Fours Friday the 13th. We're gonna do a quick video of some final thoughts, things that I just wanted to point out. Also some more information I find out about the game. While it's loading in, I will tell you the first things I found out. The single player, they will be adding a single player. It did get pushed back because the developers had to reach a specific budget that unfortunately they didn't hit when they thought they would, so they had to get pushed back a little bit. It is still coming out. They did just reach their budget to add the single player now, so that will be coming out still sometime in the summer of this year. They do not have an exact release date. Let's see, trying to think of what else. Oh, the single player, it will also feature movie objectives. From what I read up, it'll feature objective based missions that will take you back to revisit the movies. So whatever happened in the movies, you pretty much be playing that out, which I kind of find interesting. The other thing I found out too is multiplayer, when I'll be adding bots. By bots, I'm assuming what they mean, fill up the lobby and make it a little bit more balanced, more fair. What I mean by that, probably more balanced, is I was just in a game yesterday, the lobby disconnected except for me and one other person, so it was just me and Jason, that was it, which is kind of boring. So I think they're doing that to keep it a little more balanced, but I will be looking forward to that. When the single player does come out, I will be broadcasting that. Keep an eye out for that. I still will be finishing up Sniper Elite 4. I just been kind of distracted for this game. I've been playing it pretty often. My friends and that, we've all been playing it. Just final thoughts now. Now that I've been playing a little bit more, I figured I'd do more of a more in-depth review. I'm going to point out some things I don't like, give you some things that I do like. Starting off right now, the first thing I do not like, hopefully they will change this, maybe. I do not like the fact that Jason can instantly teleport. I believe that should have a cooldown. As you can see, as soon as I got in the game, I can just instantly teleport. This morphing ability right here, the main reason why I think they should have this charge a little bit is because if you're playing as counselors, I've had this happen numerous times. Just as you get into the game, Jason's already found you. They can just spawn any of these 3 spots I usually pick: near the boat, near the car, or near the main lodge, which would be this house looking symbol. That's usually where somebody's always going to be, which makes it a little unfair to the counselor because they can just instantly, Jason will instantly find you. And it's just as simple as that. I wish they would give that a little bit more of a charge time, just like the other ones. Because after you use it, you have to wait about probably 30 seconds. I believe that should have a charge rate. Because being able to morph as soon as you get into the game kind of makes Jason even more overpowered. But I don't feel he's that overpowered. I do see a lot of people doing reviews that say there's just no way to outbeat him, there's no way to kill him. Everybody, you know, there's mixed reviews about it. You can kill Jason in here. I'll tell you guys how to do that. I would show you. I don't have anybody else playing right now, unfortunately, so just me and Widow. But the way you kill Jason is somebody has to go to Jason's little shack where his mother is. Well, the rest of his mother's head. You have to go there. A female character has to grab his mother's sweater and put it on. It would be as like a little inventory thing. Tommy Jarvis has to be in, and Tommy Jarvis has to be holding a machete. Now what's going to happen is the person wearing Jason's outfit as the female character, doesn't matter which one you play as, any female character can grab it. It will be like in your inventory. You activate it, it'll make Jason kind of think it's his mother. The person that is wearing the outfit can stun him by hitting him with any just melee weapon, anything, doesn't matter what it is. It'll give him a couple seconds, he'll be stunned, and then Tommy Jarvis comes in and does the final blow with the machete. That is how you kill him. Otherwise, he's really not that overpowered to a certain point. And they do kind of base this off the movies. If you guys have ever seen the Friday the 13th movies, you do know that he will randomly just appear. That's just one of his things. So they are trying to do this right off in the movie, which I like. I don't feel he's that overpowered. Jason is specific to a previous movie. They have all the parts. As far as I can tell, I don't think they have Jason X, unfortunately. They do have all the other different parts. Like I said, they each have specific things. They can all do the same abilities. It's just how well they do it. They can all teleport. They can all do the Stalker. Which on Stalker is, Stalker makes Jason go quiet. It mutes his theme music. So if you're nearby the counselors, they can't hear you if you're in Stalker mode. The shift abilities, I'll show you right here. That is the shift, makes you teleport a little more in front of other people. If they have a strength of that, what that means is they get to use it a little bit longer and it charges quicker. If it's not one of his strengths, no matter what it is, any strength recharges faster. The other ones don't. It takes a lot longer. I usually stick with this one. I believe this is Part 8 Jason because he has faster swimming, and that does come in handy. A lot of the Jasons do have faster swimming. I was in a match yesterday. A couple of my friends were in a private match. They decided to try and get in the boat, and I instantly got him because this Jason and the others that have that strength, he swims so much faster. Jason always swims faster than the counselors. People may feel that he's a little overpowered with that. I don't think he is. If you've seen the movies, then you will know that he's always done that. His big thing is he appears randomly. He'll always appear in front of you. That's just one of, his perks, I guess. But the other thing I don't like, I'm going to point out, is I don't like the fact that if you're holding a weapon like a shotgun, if you try to pick up one of the car parts, it instantly makes you drop your weapon, which I do not get, because if you're holding the shotgun on your back, I don't see why if you pick up the car battery you have to drop that. With the amount of abilities as Jason has, the counselor should be able to stun him and get the car ready, since he can just teleport in front of the car anyways. I mean, I feel that they should fix that. This is one other thing I don't like. Anything to add, Widow?
Yeah. It's about the counselors. Like, how some, like, of course they all have, their different strengths and weaknesses, but it just kind of sucks, like, the whole, like, when he gets close to you, it takes you forever to lose your fear, you know what I mean? Like, I've had it sometimes last where he's already been gone away from me for, like, a long time, and I still can't run, I've had to, like, hide in a bush, and I'm still not even okay, and I'm like, I should already be good by now. And then other times, like, I can be, like, literally right in front of him, and he's still behind me, and I get rid of my fear instantly. It's like, I don't know if it's random or whatnot. But also the driving, as the counselors, it's very hard.
Yeah, the driving sequence could be a little bit better. It feels a little too not slidey, but the controls of it feels too loose. And if you are, I believe if you're freaked out, if you have a fear level while you're driving, you make more mistakes. I've noticed that because I was driving straight, and when me and my friends got in the car, I was driving straight, and Jason appeared from behind, and like the driver freaked out and like smashed. Which, yeah, I get that. It's not a problem. I'm just saying, like, it's just something you gotta watch out for. A couple other things I noticed too. It's not. This game isn't a bad like a bad game. I did a review on it a couple days ago when it first came out. It is still a little unbalanced and it's not polished, but you know I can deal with that. The other thing is it's just minor stuff. So like I said, it's gonna be a final thoughts. Probably be the last video I do of like a review of it. If I do, I probably will be doing more private matches and just playing around. But otherwise, it is a good game. I believe it will be worth the actual full 40 if, well, not if, when they do bring out single player. The single player will probably make this game a lot better. It does get very repetitious right now. What I mean by repetitious, if you guys play it, you know the same guy always dies when you do that little cutscene. I wish they could pick someone else, like, or maybe add a little bit more to that cutscene. Maybe he goes after numerous, but it's just always the same guy that gets killed at the beginning. It's not like it's a grind fest. You do have to grind out to get different Jasons. There is a progression system where you unlock different ones. Same with the counselors. The counselors can progress, unlock different perks in that.
And outfits. You can change their outfits.
Outfits, all that good stuff. But otherwise, right now, I do think it is worth playing. One other thing I do want to point out, it will add a lot more fun to the game if you do have a mic, if you're in a private match with your friends.
And in-game.
Yeah. If you use the walkie-talkie ability, it does make it a lot more interesting if you don't know what it does. If you do not have a walkie, your friends in the game cannot hear you until you get one, unless they are in the same area. If they are in the same area as you, they can hear you. When they start walking away, the cool thing is they actually sound like they're far away, which kind of makes it more realistic. I would definitely use that. I wouldn't use the party chat. If you guys are all in a party, like chat party, it's not really going to work out that well. Because if you're trying to communicate that you got the car parts or something, or you know you got this car part, Jason will hear it obviously, so it's not going to make it any interesting. But I would definitely utilize that walkie-talkie ability. It definitely does make it a lot more interesting. And it does add a little bit more of a sense of fear, because if you're trying to communicate with your friends and you can't hear them, say you have a car part but they can't communicate with you yet, it adds a lot more fun to it. But overall, I'm going to say right now, like my final verdict of this in a review, I'd definitely probably give it at least 7 out of 10. I really enjoy it. I would probably definitely enjoy it a lot more once the single player does come out. Like I said, I will be doing a video on the release of that when that comes out. Like I said, I have no idea when that is. Also, what I want to point out, mentioning the single player will be free to everyone that already has the game on the digital. So if you've already downloaded it, the single player will be free. If you didn't get a chance to pick this game up, it still will be full price. It'll be $60 on a hard copy. When the disc comes out, it will have the single player and the multiplayer. Well, just wanted to point that out, that you will get it for free if you already purchased it. You don't have to worry about the other $20 then, which I like. But yeah, well, that's just a little quick review. Point out some stuff that I wish they would change. The main thing is that morphing ability, that needs to, in my opinion, that should have to charge for a little bit.
Are you seriously gonna kill me?
Maybe.
Back off.
I'm trying to think of what else. Oh yeah, why she's got the flare gun, if you don't know, that can be used to stun him, and the flare gun can also be used to mark him. When he gets stunned,
wait, should we show it?
He can either get hit in the face, he can get knocked down. If not, it'll actually, when somebody hits him, shoot me with that.
Okay, hold on. Don't move because it's very hard to do when you're moving.
As you can see, he's stunned, but as he's done, the other counselors will see where Jason is. He gets an instant mark. So when
really?
if you're on his map, it'll also be used to mark him. So while he's shot, you can see where he's at. So if you look on your, yeah, if somebody shoots him with a flare gun, check your map. It'll have a, it'll have that little triangle symbol showing you where Jason is. They can mark him. Either just shooting at the ground or shoot in the air. Anywhere you shoot, you can mark him in that vicinity. You can shoot in the air, it'll still mark him. So I find that interesting.
I never knew that. That isn't. That makes sense why I can see him. Okay, okay, I gotcha. I'm kind of surprised I never knew that.
I just, you should have found out because they tell you little tips in the thing. I just recently found that out.
No, I never saw that tip.
But, yeah. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, if you guys are gonna kill Jason, I forgot to mention, his mask does have to be knocked off. The way you knock off his mask, while you're aiming at him with a melee weapon, aim towards his head. Depending on what weapon it is and your strength, I believe, you can hit his mask off quicker.
I think it's the guys that get it easier off, isn't it?
Most of the guy characters, they do have a little bit more strength. Depending on which you are. There are some female characters, though, that are pretty high in strength, too.
Oh, yeah, maybe the athletic girl, I don't know her name, the black girl, the one that, like, does track, like, has the track outfit on.
Yeah, I can't remember her name either.
I know, I don't know. I've never played her. I've only played the girl with the glasses and the white sweater and the other girl.
Also, stand still for a second. I think his yeah, as you can see, his reach rate, where he can grab that that looks kind of a little too much in my opinion.
Wait,
he can grab people too quick.
Firecrackers?
I'm sure they know. Like the firecrackers, they're supposed to stun him. We were just in a couple of games where we were using them, it didn't work. Even if you threw it right in front of him, he can just turn away and walk around it, and he won't get stunned by it. The other thing that it can do, you can also be used to lure him somewhere, because if firecrackers are thrown, Jason will see a bunch of prompts that look like cancelers running, so you can also use it to kind of lure him to one place while you escape. But I still give it a pretty high rating. It is fine. It does need a little bit of work, but otherwise it still is very fun. But you got anything else to add?
I guess maybe on that grabbing thing with the boat, like the last time you killed me with, you know, in the water with the boat thing, I had a like I kept trying to get back in the boat, and it actually glitched out because you were killing the other person. It actually glitched me out that I couldn't get in the boat, or even in the car. It's the same thing. Like if Jason is right next to it, you are not getting in that vehicle or boat or the car, the boat, anything, because for some reason it glitches out and makes it seem like because he's blocking the door, you can't do anything. You know what I mean?
Also, I want to point something else out. Little stint, come back out here and grab a weapon if you can.
A weapon? Hold on.
There's something else I just figured out. There's also a combat stance. Jason can use this. The counselors can use it. It does a different melee attack when you do. I'm showing you right now. On PS3, you're gonna click in the right analog stick. You can see instead of holding it aside, he will do a overhand strike. Instead of regular stance, he'll just hit from the side. So you can manipulate them, use them.
Hold on, let me see. Wait, that was. Did you see that? I was like aimed in on you, and it's there.
Now click click it in.
Wait, that didn't. It is clicked in, and I hit you, and you didn't get stunned.
No, click it back in. So go. That's regular stance. As you can see here, that's just regular stance.
Well, why
and depending on what you do,
you?
they overhand strike.
Look, that didn't stun you.
It's not always going to. Different I have probably more strength. So you can just see right there. I walked away from it.
Yeah,
you can still see though that it does show up as a prompt. So that's one thing that I wish they would fix, but what's up, Wolfie? Otherwise, like I said, now it gets done as it ends.
You got stunned after.
I walked past it and then it's still going on. I still get stunned by it. Wow.
Yeah, see, that's what doesn't make any sense. Like, it could be minutes after they were thrown and you get stunned, but then when they're first thrown, you're not stunned instantly, which I think it should be no matter. It should be like with the dead bodies. I am outside. I'm not letting you kill me.
There's only got 2 minutes left.
Oh no, you stay away.
That's just some stuff I wanted to point out. If you haven't had a chance to pick it up yet, I definitely would. It's definitely worth it. But as you can see, I killed 0 to 1 different ways you can also win too. I'm going to point them out before I end it. You either have to escape, you can wait out the time limit, you can call the cops and escape, or just wait out the, I meant like wait out the time limit for the cops. There's a 5-minute wait. You can wait 5 minutes to leave, or you can wait out the full game. A full game takes 20 minutes. If you can hold out to 20 minutes, then you can instantly win. It's win by default for the counselors. If they survive the 20 minutes, they do get the win.
Yep.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. But like I said, I will be doing broadcasts of this. If I can get more of a full group later on, I might be doing a private match with my friend Nightmare Wolf. I might see if he wants to join up, do a full game. I am fine, Wolfie. How are you? But yeah. That's well, here, wait a minute. That's what we can do. Well, I was talking about the strength in that earlier. As you can see, like I said, each Jason has their own different thing. Like, see, part 2 Jason, he can run. His strength is traps. He can morph. All of them, like I said, they can do all the same thing. Just because it says his weakness is shift, that just means he doesn't get to use it as long, and he doesn't get to charge it as quick. So, try to show you now the right there, part 9 Jason. I don't have that unlocked, fortunately. But part 9 Jason, his strength is the shift, so that means he gets to use it a little bit longer, and it charges a lot quicker. But like I said, each Jason is very unique. They all have different strengths, weaknesses, different killing abilities. Most of these, the non-weapon kills, are all the same, so you can unlock them. The only thing that changes are the weapon kills. Each Jason has their own very specific weapon kill. Depending on what weapon you have, it'll change that up. So try to show you that that one has one called crotch chop, head chop, and a stunner. That is part 3. Now if you switch over, so you will go to let's do part 7. I like that one. Part 7, his ones that he can do. As you can see, the weapons change, the weapon kills, because there's a different weapon. This one has a machete instead of a whatever. What did I have for that? An axe. The other one I was using has a fire axe. This one has a machete, so there's different weapon kills. These would be on the bottom. Like I said, all of the non-weapon ones are the exact same. These you just unlock with CP. As you can see, you can purchase head punch perk for 500 customization points. So you just unlock non-weapon kills through the progression in the game. These ones you still have to unlock, but like I said, they're weapon specific. Also, I do know there is another Jason I've been seeing. Unfortunately, I don't have it. It's called the Savini Jason, that you get from being a backer on the Kickstart website. So you can go to Kickstart, go on their website, become a backer up for the game. What that means is you pretty much help them, like you fund the game, so you can help them out with upcoming DLCs or whatever. And the Jason that you get is called Savini Jason. I like him. I wish I could get him because he does get a pitchfork. His eyes glow up like a fiery look. His eyes are like full of fire. He's got more of like that badass look to him. But if you guys are wondering how you get that, that is how you get Savini Jason. That gets unlocked by being a backer on Kickstart. They give you a code. When you do become a backer, they'll give you a DLC code that unlocks this. And yeah, I think that's just about it. Just trying to do this little quick video, and probably will be doing more. Like I said, they'll be probably a little bit longer because I'm gonna try and get a full lobby going. But yeah, you got anything else to add, Widow, before I end it?
No, I think you covered about everything.
Alright. Well, if you guys did like, either let me know in the comments it was a good video. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to me so you don't miss out on any of the other content I do. If you do subscribe, also make sure you put on the notifications. Hit that little bell icon so you get notified when I'm going live again. As I said earlier, I do have Street Fighter 5. I just picked that up, so I'll be doing the campaign of that. I also did pick up the Need for Speed, the newer Need for Speed. I got a bundle. It also did come with Need for Speed Rivals, so I will be probably streaming them too. Keep an eye out for those newer games. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.